Welcome once again to my channel. Now let's look at what we have here. We have to simplify 2 number 1 over 3 divided by 3 number 1 over 2 all raised to the power of 500 divided by into 2 number 3 over 4 minus 1 number 1 over 4 all raised to the power of minus 1 all raised to the power of 498. How are we going to do this? It's very simple. It might look confusing and difficult, but it's very simple. This is your first time seeing me. Can you like this video? Subscribe to this channel so you always be notified whenever I drop my exciting videos. Now, here's the solution to this problem. We have to simplify 2 whole number 1 over 3 divided by 3 whole number 1 over 2. All of this is raised to the power of 500 divided by into 2 number 3 over 4 minus 1 over 1 over 4 raised to the power of minus 1 or raised to the power of 498. Now this is very easy. First thing you are going to do is you need to observe the question. So by looking at this question, you see that we have a mixed fraction here, a mixed fraction here, a mixed fraction here, a mixed fraction here also. So we are going to first of all convert all of this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. That's the first thing we are going to do. Convert all of this mixed fraction into an improper fraction. An improper fraction is a type of fraction that the numerator is bigger than the denominator. It's like telling an old man, telling a small child to carry an old man. You get? So now let's see. Doing this now, to convert this, it will be 3 times 2 plus 1 all over 3. So what I will do is the denominator here, the denominator here, which is 3, we multiply the whole number, which is 2, and then add 1, that's the numerator, all divided by the denominator. So 3 times 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7 all over 3. Now divide this by this one. 2 times 3 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 all over this 2 raised to the power of 500 divided by, now let's come here now. Here 4 times 2 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11 all over 4 minus 4 times 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5 all over 4 raised to the power of minus 1 raised to the power of 498. Now doing this now, this is the same thing as saying 7 over 3 divided by 7 over 2 all raised to the power of 500 divided by, now 11 and 5. If we see, for example, you see that we have 4 here, we have 4 here. That means we have a common denominator. So I can work with the numerator. I can just subtract the numerator and pick one of the denominators since they are common. All of this is raised to the power of minus 1 and then raised to the power of 498. Now I'm going to change this division sign to the multiplication sign, and to do that, the numerator will come down while the denominator goes up. Doing that means that the numerator will become the denominator while the denominator becomes the numerator. So 7 over 3 will come down here, 7 over 3, and then here will be times, then these 2 will go up, and then 7 will come down. All of this raised to the power of 500 divided by 11 minus 5 is 6 all over this 4 here, raised to the power of minus 1 raised to the power of 498. Now 7 times 2 is 14, 3 times 7 is 21 raised to the power of 500 divided by 2 will go into 6 3 times, 2 will go into 4 2 times raised to the power of minus multiplied by 498. Alright, now 7 will go into 14 2 times, 7 will go into 21 3 times, raised to the power of 500 divided by this minus 1 will affect this, so I have 3 all over 2 raised to the power of minus 498, plus minus 1 times 498 will give us this. Now to remove this negative sign, I'll take the reciprocal of it, so I have 2 over 3 raised to the power of 500 divided by 2 over 3 raised to the power of 498. So once I take the reciprocal, the negative signs goes out. So if you observe, we have 2 over 3 as the base, 2 over 3 as the base. And by law of indices, we said if you have a raised to the power of b divided by a raised to the power of c, this is the same thing as a raised to the power of b minus c. What this means is if you have the same base and you're divided, you can pick one of the base and subtract the exponent. So I have 2 over 3 raised to the power of 500 minus 498. So this will be equal to 2 over 3 raised to the power of 500 minus 498 is 2. These 2 affect everything. So 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9. So that means to simplify the whole of this expression, our final answer is equal to 4 over 9. As simple as that. If you find this video interesting, do not hesitate. Make sure you like this video, drop your comments, and don't forget subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in my next class. Bye.